Okay, 2 weeks post explant, and I'm going to give you guys an update on my symptoms. This, 2 pages of my symptoms. Okay, so here we go. The anxiety, feeling of fight or flight, chest breathing, gone. Always was chest breathing, always was anxious, gone. Teeth grinding, gone. See this? Can you see how those teeth are moving back? I used to grind like that. I had to spend $600 to get a mouth guard in my sleep. Have not felt these teeth connecting not once since my surgery. Fatigue. Holy moly, so much better, so much better. Now that was extreme. My fatigue was fucking extreme. I'm not saying I don't get it now. I don't get it 24/7. I might have a bout. I get like a bout. But I've already had days, consecutive days of none, which is just fucking beyond me. Chronic muscle pain and tightness. Okay, so I'm not exercising. So there's some things that I'm not doing. Some things I'm not exerting myself. I'm not lifting heavy weights. So some things in here I can't compare. But when it comes to just every day, chronic pain and muscle tightness, I feel pretty damn good. Insomnia. So the first like 5 or 6 days I was still having it. I have not since. I noticed that like some of my symptoms were gone right away, and some like 5-6 days weeded out, like just kind of drifted off. And I like hate to say all this because I'm like waiting. I'm like, when's it gonna come back? You know. Brain fog. Night. That's that and the fatigue. Brain fog and fatigue are the top ones that are hands down night and day difference. That the brain fog and fatigue, it can make me cry. The brain fog was the one that I was hoping would be gone the most. I had debilitating brain fog towards the end. Before I was having psychological issues. I was seeing things that weren't there. I talked in slow motion. My brain worked in slow motion. Everything was in slow motion. I was very, very, very forgetful. Couldn't keep up in conversation. Didn't know what I was talking about. I would go blank, completely blank. I was getting confused. I was getting lost. I was not remembering where I was going. I would not remember if I was on the right street. And even though I took that street every fucking day of my life, I was really, really starting to lose my mind. And it was scaring the fuck out of me. My brain is working high speed. Like, now that I can compare, it's unbelievable how long, years of my life, my brain didn't work right. And doctors helped me say that I was a tired mom, a tired athlete, had ADHD, had anxiety growing up my whole life, so this was part of it. There was a lot of things that were told me that was what was wrong with me and not this for years. Difficulty concentrating, fucking gone. I mean, I took Adderall for a couple of years in between all this because I couldn't think. I couldn't work. I couldn't stay concentrating during work. It was bad. Memory loss. My memory was getting pretty bad. My memory was like short-term memory was pretty bad. It was all bad, but like when me trying to explain it, like my short-term memory was so bad because I couldn't remember what we were just talking about. So that's like short-term memory, and then long-term memory, I mean, that's just a fucking joke. Like, and I felt like a lot of it now that looking back, I feel like it was just because I couldn't be present. So it's not even like that didn't have a memory. I wasn't even there to start, if that makes sense. My brain wasn't applied anywhere at all. Temperature intolerance, cold intolerance, purple lips. So I still have some cold issues. I'm still the colder one. My hands still get somewhat cold. But you guys, this was like 24/7. So now it's like in bouts. My lips have not turned purple once. Not once. It was daily. That my lips, so I would just look in the mirror and be like, oh my God. They never, like, this is pink. Mine were purple. Cold hands and feet. Just not nearly as much. Truly. Chronic dry eyes. I had like a weird reaction, like right from surgery. I woke up, my eyes were on fire. Fire. And they were always on fire every second of every day, but they were really bad after the surgery. And then for like 3 or 4 days later after surgery, I'd get like bouts of it, and I have not had any dry eye or needed an eye drop in probably 8 or 9 days, which is insane from what I've been living with. It's insane. Hearing loss. I was just talking to somebody on Instagram, some awesome stranger, and she's having some major hearing issues. And I was like, girl, I'm there. I went and got my ears checked before my left ear. And I noticed this yesterday when I was on the couch because I was laying on my right side, like this. And I was watching TV, and I was like, and I lifted my head, and I was like, wait, is this my side? I was like, oh my God, I'm listening to TV on my bad ear. It's insane. Something I noticed about that was I noticed it start getting better right away after surgery, and then like probably 4 or 5 days after surgery, my ear began popping all day. This one day, random day, like it almost sounded like when you have fluid in your ears, but it wasn't. It was like random crackle, like throughout the whole day, and then I could just fucking hear. It's insane. Chronic sinusitis, we shall see. I know that I have had chronic postnasal drip for years, since when I had my implants. Literally chronic, non-stop dripping. And I didn't at all for the past 2 weeks. And then yesterday, I ate pizza. I was like, let's just try and see what my body does. And I ate pizza, and I ate some chocolate-covered pretzels. And this morning I woke up with postnasal drip. And I mean, I have some major food intolerances now, and that I think is going to take a long time to weed away or get rid of. But honestly, I can't even tell you guys how I'd be eating the cleanest, healthiest person in the world, and I would have chronic postnasal drip. So that's pretty awesome. The recurrent illness, we shall see. Haven't been sick yet. I was really scared I was going to get bacterial infection after the surgery too. Candida, I probably still do. Depression, I've been nothing but fucking happy. Oh my God, there's been days these past 2 weeks where I'm like, I can't stop smiling. You guys don't even know. I'm not a smiler. I don't carry myself happy. I cannot stop smiling. I don't know if it's because I just fucking feel so good, or I'm just like so thankful. I don't know, but I noticed it the other day. I'm like, my husband said, he's like, it's good to see you back. Like, I never smiled. I didn't feel good. No, I can't stop smiling. It's crazy. And then it makes me kind of mad though. It's like, fuck you that you guys were able to, like, you could do this. You could put this inside people and say it's okay and say it's gonna be fine. Like, it's not okay. I was robbed of who I was. Decreased libido. Okay. It's amazing how I can have my chest ripped open and my husband can still rub up on me, and I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Still no libido because basically my chest was just ripped open, and I'm gonna have to grow into like the comfort because I don't look very good. Mood swings. Swear to God, I've been nothing but fucking happy for the past 2 weeks. It is insane. It's bizarre. Food intolerances. I'm still eating so clean. I just told you guys I had the pizza and the chocolate covered pretzels, and this is the thing about it though. I had the pizza and chocolate covered pretzels, and usually within minutes of eating, I'm like, ugh, like so uncomfortable. Imagine going out to dinner with people and being like, that was my life. I was always uncomfortable. I was trying to hide it all the time. And then I would always have diarrhea the next day. Always. No matter good or bad, I woke up with diarrhea every morning. I would have diarrhea 2 to 3 times every morning. And I would teach gym classes and try to find my way. And I did pretty good. I got good at it, but having to do before or run really quick during or after. But it like totally affected my life. Where am I? So lymph nodes next. So I always had one here, and it's still there. So that's still there. I was told I had one in my armpit, but I'm swollen everywhere still, so I can't really tell. I have lupus now, rheumatoid arthritis, Gordon's disease, celiac. So I don't know how any of those have changed. I need to get tested. I'm going to get tested in November. Chronic inflammation. So I feel like I go through bouts of inflammation. Like, so I feel like I lost a ton of inflammation. People being like, wow, you look so skinny without implants. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I totally agree, because it's just like I'm thinner from the side. But I lost a lot of water. A lot of water right away. And then I noticed like a couple days ago I was carrying water. I was holding water. And I can see it. I'm a bodybuilder. I can see it pretty easily. So that just spilled off me right away. It was pretty amazing. Heart palpitations. Okay. I would have heart palpitations or fluttering heart or heavy pounding every single day. Every time I laid on my back. Every motherfucking time I laid on my back, my heart felt like it was gonna fucking explode. It's not cool, laying on your back and thinking you're gonna have a heartbeat every fucking day, I had one bout for like 5 minutes, and it was probably like the third or fourth day after my surgery. That's it, one. It's insane, okay? I'm a believer, people. Muscle wasting, I do not know. I am trying to eat as much protein as I can and try to hold my muscle. I lost quite a bit in the past year, which is so friggin' butthurt for me. I really don't think I am losing much now, but I'm not exercising, so that's a factor. Shortness of breath. Okay, so that I still had, and this could be from anesthesia, but for like 3 or 4, probably 3 days after my surgery, I still had the shortness of breath. I still had, I'd walk up the stairs and like it would be hard for me. I don't have that anymore, like at all. Asthma symptoms, like I would feel like I couldn't get it all out or I couldn't take enough in. I do not have that at all. I had that every fucking day of my life. Increased heart rate. I never feel like my heart rate skyrockets out of nowhere. I had it every single day of my life. You guys, hey friends, family, I had all these every day and didn't tell you. I lived with this shit in here. Imagine what that does to you mentally. It's fucked up. Periods of night sweats. Comes and goes. I had it like 3 or 4 days after my implants were out, and then I had lots of oily skin. I don't know if it all related to it. Periods of chills. Have not had it. I have not had fucking diarrhea, not once since my surgery. Not one motherfucking time. I can like do a fucking dance because it's amazing to me. It's amazing. Tingling hands and feet, no more. I do not have any tingling in my hands and feet. When I was doing my heavy metal detox, I did my right foot for a little bit, and I don't know what it was, but I pertained it to the cleanse, the detox. Poor muscle recovery, I do not know yet. Bacterial infections, I do not know. IBS symptoms, honestly, so the first few days, I still had some of the stomach pains. But I don't now. Like, I really don't have stomach pain. It's bizarre. It's crazy. Stomach blowing, distension. I did bloat once. I had distension one time, and I would have it daily. Immune dysfunction failure. We'll see in November. Liver dysfunction, hormonal imbalances, detox dysfunction. So I have taken all these supplements for months to try to help me detox and help me get healthy. I never responded. My body stopped responding in any beneficial way. I would get nothing from anything. Implants came out. My body started detoxing probably 6 or 7 days naturally with the help of these supplements, but I could feel it. I know what detoxing feels like, and I felt it, and I still feel it right now. My body started detoxing after my implants came out. It's pretty fucking awesome. Slow clearing of common colds, capsular contractor, periods of burning feet. My feet have not burned once since. I once had toxic shock symptoms. I was in the hospital. Split seconds of hallucination. Yeah, the last few months before my implants came out, I was hallucinating. I was seeing shit out of the corner of my eye. I was having like peripheral hallucinations. It was bizarre. Oh, and I was told that when we looked at pictures, my doctor told me that I was having paralysis on my left side of my face. Or my right. It's a lot better. Will say that. I've always been uneven, but it's I was drooping. It's so weird. Nipple pain, breast pain, honestly. I have surgery pain still, but the pain that I had is gone. TMJ. Okay, right after my surgery, I felt, literally within 24 hours, things in my jaw, my neck, around my shoulder, releasing, popping. Muscles that I never felt before, just releasing. I had lockjaw, TMJ. I've been treated for TMJ for years, for the past 4 years. Shoulder instability and separations. I could not do this. My left side could not cross without pain. I have a little bit of pinching, but I literally couldn't. This is probably as far as I could go without feeling like my clavicle was going to pop off. Yeah, clavicle separations. So that's mostly all of them. That's fucking insane. High five. Yeah, I can't deny it. I'm fucking happy. I mean, I got a long way to go. I got some fucking deformities going on. Whatever. You guys feel fucking amazing. You guys, whoever's watching, if you're questioning it, that's what's going on with you, just fucking take them out. Take them out. You will not regret it. You'll love yourself all over again. It's so awesome. All right, bye. Mwah.